According to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, faith is defined as a complete trust and confidence in God, and also loyalty to God. In the Bible, the original word for faith is emunah, and this word means in English firmness, steadfastness, faithfulness, and fidelity. So this word does not actually just define an abstract concept. This word also defines how we live our life and how the people in the days of the Bible lived their lives, because they believed and had total trust and confidence in God. In the Bible, in the book of Hebrews 11, faith is defined as confidence in what we hope for and assurance of what we do not see. So this goes beyond our physical senses. In fact, the Amplified Version of the Bible says that faith understands as facts what cannot be experienced or perceived by the physical senses. So this means that you are choosing to trust and to firmly believe in God regardless of what you see around you. And God actually delights in you when you have faith and trust in Him, because in the same place in Hebrews 11:6, it says that without faith, it is impossible to please God. So God demands faith of you and is delighted in you when you have faith in Him. Rick Warren says in his book, The Purpose-Driven Life, that faith, not feelings, please God. And this is so true, because if you don't believe in God, if you haven't put total confidence in Him, you cannot receive anything from Him. And I don't just mean the cars and the money and the miracles. I'm talking about salvation of your soul. I'm talking about the joy and peace that only God can give to you. I'm talking about a firm confidence that is outside of yourself and outside of your own abilities, something you hold firmly to when everything else fades away. You know, faith will keep you going when your body gets tired. In Galatians 3 verse 26, it says that you are now children of God because you have believed in Jesus Christ. You are now children of God because of your faith in Jesus Christ. So this means that you can hear about God, you can know about God, you can read about God, but until you put your faith in God and in what He did through Jesus Christ, you cannot become a part of the family of God, and you cannot have a relationship with Him. So finally, I would like to read to you from this book called Joseph's Dreams. And I will just read a few pages, and I would hope that these words would make you understand a bit more what faith is all about. Faith is thunderous and can call down fire from heaven. But faith is also the inner peace that fixes your hearts on God, even when tears well up in your eyes. Faith is praying for the healing of others while you go home believing for God for the pains in your limbs. Sometimes faith is so loud that it can pull down the wall of Jericho, but at other times you can hardly hear her voice as she receives the spies with peace. Faith is not always about thrusting an arrow through the giant's heart. It is also about trusting in God when the giant is eating you up from within. Faith is going to Mount Carmel to confront the false prophets, but it is also waiting for decades for Isaac. Sometimes faith is daring, facing thousands of soldiers with only 300 men, but at other times it is patient, building an ark for years while waiting for an invisible hand to send down rain. Faith can mean dashing out courageously to fight the traitor, but it is also being patient in the lion's den until morning. Faith is walking majestically to the throne of Egypt, but faith is also patiently serving a prison term for refusing sweet sin against God. Faith is possessing the ability to interpret the dreams of others while unable to understand your own dreams completely. Sometimes faith is having your child within 9 months of promise, but faith sometimes is saddling back to the same prophets with the dead child while saying it is well. The patience of faith comes from understanding what God has said concerning you. The patience of faith is an offshoot of absolute trust in the one who gave the promise. The patience of faith is evidence received spiritually, then awaiting manifestation physically. The patience of faith is a loud statement to Satan that he has lost the battle, although he might seem to be winning in the meantime. The patience of faith is fearless of visible threats, having seen him who is invisible but real. The patience of faith believes that you are highly favored even when all around you speaks otherwise. The patience of faith is trusting, believing, waiting, I say, on the Lord. I know you want the power to move mountains. I know you desire faith to scale over obstacles. I know you want to exercise the faith of Jesus in healing and deliverance. But what if God says, wait, my strength is made perfect in your patience? Will he still find faith in you? You need the patience of faith. In conclusion, Martin Luther King once said that faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. And I want to encourage you to do just that today. Just take the first step towards God. Put your confidence and trust in God. And once you take that first step, God will be right there at the second step, waiting to take your hand and lead you on. I pray that God would increase your faith today. God bless you.